Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Last 2 days I was traveling, so I couldn't post any video. Anyway, we will talk about the market in brief today. I hope you had a really nice expiry. Before talking about the market and about the strategies, in fact we made a good profit today. We made around more than 3.5% today. Before that, let me tell something about Sensible. This is not being promoted or this is not paid. I'll just tell you, Sensible is cheaper when you go through option sense. Instead of going through Sensible directly, let's say I'll show you, this is the Sensible website, okay? So if you go for Sensible 6 months plan, it is going to cost you around 21 rupees per day. But same plan, if you go through us, it is going to cost you just 17 rupees per day. So let's say you are going for 1 month plan, 12 months plan, you are going to save your, Sensible is going to give you 4 months for free. And if you go for 6 months plan, you are going to Sensible is going to give you 2 months free, right? So when you get cheap in option sense, when you get cheap subscription through us, why you have to go to Sensible website and pay higher cost? So that is our intention. So nothing, I'm not going to get anything from Sensible or whatsoever. But for your information, many people are going for Sensible or Opstra. It is up to you. You can go to any website or any option trading platform you want. But if you opt for Sensible, you go through our website, it is going to cost you cheaper than going directly to Sensible, right? That's what I want to say to you all people, right? So this is one small information I want to give you. And you know what is happening in the market. I don't know what happened. Second half of today's trading session, both Nifty and Bank Nifty crashed like anything. And if you are an active person in the market, you might know that yesterday Federal Reserve came out, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell came out and he increased the interest rate by 50 basis point. Now, if you are aware, this is the 7th consecutive time Federal Reserve has increased the interest rate, 7th time. So this is the levels which we saw in 2007. That is during 2008 financial crisis, or to put in layman terms, Lehman Brothers collapse time, we saw this interest rate. Now after how many years? Maybe 15 years, we are seeing the same levels interest rate, maybe around 4.75. Maybe they will hit a target of 5% in the next year 2023. So this is all happening in the market. And this has been factored into, and there are no good news at all, right? When in terms of market, I am saying earnings season is done already, and there is no positive news in the market. And for the market to go on the higher side, you have to have a good positive news. So this Fed event was expectation was in favor of market participants. So what we are seeing is a good profit booking. Anyway, you can see that both Nifty and Bank Nifty was, I wouldn't say Nifty, Bank Nifty was at all-time high. Now what is happening is we are seeing correction in Bank Nifty, and of course Nifty, you know what is happening. Nifty, even it couldn't cross 18,600. High was 18,600. Previous high also was 18,600. So that is what is happening in Nifty and Bank Nifty. So if you are following us, I have been saying that in case the market, I think 2 or 3 days back, I told markets are likely to correct, and maybe this is the time for going short in the market, right? So not short in the market, I believe, I wouldn't say going short in the market. Maybe market will consolidate. Maximum downside is 18,000. Now Nifty is at 18,400. This is the exact chart which I showed last time. maximum it is going to go to 18,000, and Bank Nifty is going to go to maybe 41,700 levels or 42,000 levels. So that is where the previous high was. So we crossed the previous high, we went towards 43,000, 44,000 in fact, and now we are correcting and coming towards 42,000. This is what the ranges, right? So no use of seeing the charts, no use of seeing the open interest You might know that you know that today is an expiry was really brilliant expiry. It is a brilliant expiry had you exited before what had happened on the second half of today, right? Before that fall happened, had you exited, maybe you would have made good money, because market was almost range bound. Only after Europe opened, we saw, after maybe 1 or 2 hours after, 1 hour after Europe opened, we saw a steep fall in Nifty and Bank Nifty. So this is how Nifty and Bank Nifty is looking like. And I'm sure FIIs would have sold heavily. Let me check if FII data has come. I'm sure they would have sold heavily. This is how, because I think most of the FIIs are in holiday season, right? So this is what they do. End of the year, they try to, their activity in the market is very, very less. So what we can see is FIIs have sold around 710 crores, and DIIs have bought for around 260 crores. So you can understand now who is moving the market, right? It is FIIs who have sold heavily, and the market dragged everything. So market was really not in a good mood to go on the higher side today. So this is what I am expecting in terms of Bank Nifty. I am expecting somewhere around 42,000 levels. If at all it comes down, if at all it goes up, maybe 44,000 is going to be the resistance. And for Nifty, I am expecting somewhere 18,000 levels. Now we are at 18,400. So plan your trades. And one more thing you have to observe is that today India VIX shot up drastically. It was up by more than 6.5%. So if you can see here, it almost touched 13.75. Low was around maybe 12.50 somewhere, but today it's up by 6.52%. This could be an opportunity to sell short straddles, right? Short straddles. So if you are following us, I've been saying this for a very long time. Whenever you see India VIX higher on above average or higher, little slightly higher in the last 1 month or 2 months, that is the time you have to sell non-directional strategies, whether it might be strangles or whether it might be straddles, or if you are if you want to take you are kind of low risk guy, you don't want to take much of risk, then you can do ratio spreads also, hedged ratio spreads also. So that is a very different thing. We'll talk about that in another video. Maybe I'll put a strategy on coming Saturday. We'll talk about ratio spreads in depth. So this is how the markets are looking like. And all you have to do is take non-directional strategies, whether straddle, strangle, ratio spread, or whatsoever non-directional strategies. I believe this market is going to consolidate. I believe this market is going to consolidate, and it is time for us to sell some non-directional strategies. So that is what I think, right? So nothing much. This is how the markets are moving. I'll see you in another video tomorrow. Thank you for coming. Take care. Bye.